win that championship.
Hey, I'm the 2K MC, and I'm here to present your top plays of the week.
The Pacers sporting a good look as they came through the tunnel early.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure is. Thanks, David. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the 1 spot. And for the Pacers, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the small forward. Sabonis kicks to Brogdon. Back to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him. And well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. If you thought he could be a franchise caliber player, we might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. And White kicks to Markkanen. Here's Carter. Kick out to Levine. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
So it's Chicago now. The Pacers making the shot. Pass to Porter. He kicks it to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Brogdon. Out to the wing. Sabonis against Markkanen. Double team Sabonis. The pass to Turner. Outside Warren. And Turner kicks to Warren. Oladipo for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here's Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Carter, the pass to White. Off target from three-point range.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be given him.
Oladipo misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Markkanen. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, the defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide open shooter.
Now, here's Oladipo. Pass to Sabonis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
Levine looking around. Passes to White. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Now, that's the specialty of Levine's. I mean, if you're the defense, you got to know he's looking to dunk it home. Make a poster on him.
And that one's good, Brogdon. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention.
You got to like seeing this from Carter Jr., using his intimidating wingspan to wipe away the shot.
Outside, White. Four on the clock. Kick out to Levine. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Warren. Carter pulls it in.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Oh, he delivers that with
I can't believe
force.
it. I cannot believe that. Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Oladipo dishes to Turner. And Levine comes to help. Here's Sabonis. And another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
And with Sabonis, as his minutes have increased, so has his production. The future is bright for this young man.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Doug McDermott comes in for T.J. Warren. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Now, here's Dunn. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. And the Bulls get it back. And Young kicks to Satoransky. Dunn, wide open, he fires. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Bitadze. Lays it up off the glass.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pacers. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed.
You know, we should have energy, and we should be outplaying the other team, like I said.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They were just the more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Dunn. Also Thomas Satoransky out there. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
And at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
Pass to Satoransky. Dunn kicks to Satoransky. Stolen by Holiday. And here comes the break. Stolen. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And it's in there. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
The pass to McDermott. And stolen by Dunn. Jumps up. And it's Young finishing it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers. He can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
Dunn passes to Cornette. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 3.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
McConnell with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
great instincts on the break. Dunn seems to have a knack for running the right route.
We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. Vitadze, the pass to McDermott. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Here's Carter. Harrison in the corner. Back to White. Pass to Valentine. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Warren. Harrison with the rebound. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Carter leading the charge. And it's sent back by Turner. And they're pushing it up. And Holiday kicks to Turner. Holiday, the pass to Brogdon. And there's the feed to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
White against Brogdon. Right side, Markkanen. Traps in the tray. Markkanen's got 5.
Another in the long line of big men who can drain the 3. That makes him a very tough cover.
Holiday attacking. Here's Turner. And again, it's Indiana.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
To the right side. Valentine with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Carter kicks to Valentine. 5 to shoot. White wide open. He fires. And it's off from 3-point range. On the wing, Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. They couldn't. And that's going to do it for us.
I promise to pray for a positive fate.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Domantas Sabonis.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Indiana, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the point. Stolen by Levine. Markkanen down low. He's against Turner, and Markkanen throws it down.
Oh, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Poked away. Carter with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Here's White. And again, Chicago. No good. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Oladipo, the pass to Brogdon. Turner inside. He's guarded by Markkanen. Fades and shoots. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Levine against Warren. Outside, White. Feeds to Carter. Kick out to Levine. No good with the triple.
Oh, that's just a lucky break from deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
White dishes to Porter. Levine wide open. And again, no good by Chicago. And it's the Pacers' ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Turner finds Brogdon. Turner inside, guarded by Levine. And that'll be 2 for... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call. This is his first free throw of the game.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark. And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside, Sabonis. From outside, off the mark. Bulls trail by 5. Markkanen passes to Porter. Carter kicks to Levine. They need this one, and the jam by Levine.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
27 seconds left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Levine against Oladipo. Good work there as it goes.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
The kick out to Porter. Outside, Levine. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Six seconds left here in the third quarter. And Young slams it home.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for Chicago right now, we've got Valentine, Harrison out there with Satoransky, and it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the center. Now here's Valentine, guarded by Holiday. It's deflected. Now the fast break, Lamb with the ball. It's tipped. Oh, and here comes Young all alone.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, that's the one area where they've had an edge, but they've been outworked in too many other aspects of this game.
Here's Sabonis. Got a piece of it. Here's Harrison. The kick out to Young. Passes it to Cornette. That gives them the lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bitadze can't hit. Chicago leading. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Satoransky, the pass to Harrison. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Satoransky. That one goes. Count it. And now a 3-point Bulls lead.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Sabonis with the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Pacers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Lamb passes to Bitadze. Good on the shot. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
To the wing right side. Pass to Satoransky. That one's not going to go. So Indiana will take it the other way. Holiday surveying the floor. Kept alive. Out to Lamb. The pass to Holiday. Sabonis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pacers lead by 3.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Young in the corner. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Stolen by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Lamb dishes to Holiday. Back to Lamb. And Holiday has it in the corner. Here's Bitadze. A rebound by Young. Bulls trail by 3. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. T.J. Warren comes in for Justin Holiday. Oladipo, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Warren, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
The fearlessness of Carter Jr. Outstanding job upping his intensity.
56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And stolen by White. And it's Young at the elbow. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it. On the wing, Levine. Clock at 6. To the middle. It's stolen by Oladipo. Now the Pacers moving it up. Warren with the ball from outside the arc.
Come on.
Here's Sabonis. Got it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Oh, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
And White kicks to Young. Back to White. He feeds it to Young. White the pass to Levine. To the inside. Carter. Count it!
Oh, that's the guy to go to when everything's frenetic. I mean, Carter has that.
And the Pacers call time here. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Thaddeus Young.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And so the timeout here by Jim Boylan. Turner with the steal. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court right now for the Pacers. Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Passes it to Porter to take the lead. Pacers with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Count it. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Stolen by Brogdon. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Pass to Sabonis. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Levine. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And because of his skill set, Levine often puts the defense in tight spots. I mean, you have to be careful guarding.
And he makes both free throws.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. A 2-point game. The kick out to Oladipo. Here's Sabonis. Right side Turner. Just 4 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I think White is absolutely fearless. I mean, he puts his team on his shoulders.
Oladipo against White. Oladipo dishes to Turner. Brogdon the pass to Turner. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Warren against Porter. Levine kicks to White. It's stolen by Oladipo. Now Brogdon. Outside Warren. Oladipo for 3. A putback, and Turner stays with it.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass from the tip in.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Brogdon leading the charge. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Sabonis against Levine. Beyond the arc. It's White on the wing. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Porter with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls to tie it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Definitely move by White inside, man. Just look how he finds a way through the foul and gets the shot off.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
And the Pacers call time here. Here's Oladipo. Good!
And with underrated strength, Oladipo isn't worried about absorbing some contact.
For 3, Levine. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
October is here, and the top plays are dropping like leaves. Let's see what you've got. Tipping things off with JXZH. Late in the game, and they're looking for a win. Steals the ball, pushes the ball, and then dunks the ball over 2 defenders. What a way to win, and what a terrible way to lose.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, it's the NBA Live on 2K. DA.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
DA, thank you. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for the Bulls, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at center. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Love against Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Here's Sexton. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. 2 teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
You see the acceleration of Levine on the dribble drive. That's hard to contain.
Love with a wide open look. Here's Drummond. That shot missing. And it's Chicago the other way. Left side, Porter. Outside, Levine. Fires from deep. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Nice form. The elbow right in line. Zach LaVine has a fantastic-looking shot.
There's Garland. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's White. The pass to Carter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Now, here's Sexton. Drummond with it. And here's Love from the arc. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Markkanen passes to Porter and finished off by Porter.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Here's Levine. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. A steal, knocks it loose. It's stolen by Carter. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Carter. Levine's got 7 points.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Now Garland. Passes to Love. He kicks it to Garland. Back to Love. Stolen by Markkanen. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And the jam by Levine.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Levine feeling it out a bit. Dishes it to Carter. Here's White. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Love outside. Here's Osman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now, here's Garland. Bean with the rebound. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
White, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Sexton. Had a hand on it.
Marketing with a nice block shot. His size has been a factor in this game.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
For 3, Levine. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Love. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Fires at the elbow. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Dunn is out there with Satoransky. And it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Out to the right wing. Satoransky, the pass to Dunn. Fires the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here's the break. Nance dishes to Porter. Garland kicks to Thompson. On the wing, Porter. Back to Thompson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
The powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
Dunn outside. Pass to Satoransky. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Can't hit that one. And Cleveland the other way now. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Chris Dunn. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Sexton's checked in. Satoransky looking around. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Satoransky gets the bucket. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. in that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Now the pass to Windler. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Valentine. D right on him. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Porter's running.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Some changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Lowry Marketing comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's White in for Satoransky. Free throw good. Porter. Chicago leading by 6. Outside, White. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now Cleveland moving it up. And finished off by Porter.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
White looking around. Kicks it to Valentine. Passes it to Harrison. And the Bulls with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 4. The feed now to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants. Finds a wide open teammate.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Trying to get open is Carter. And White with the stuff.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. Outside, Porter. Outside, Sexton. Fires for 3. Love can't hit. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 9 points and 1. Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
LaVine up top. 9 points in the game so far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. LaVine with the size to compete on the interior.
And the Bulls making a change here. Dunn's checked in.
They need a bucket in a big way here. to regain some confidence.
And here's Love for three. Bean with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 6. And stolen by Sexton. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. That one doesn't go.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Outside, Levine. Back to Dunn. Markkanen in the corner. Shot clock at 6. The deep three from Levine. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Right wing. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Back to Osman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Takes a 3, and the basket by Hutchison. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Cavaliers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Chicago making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Kevin Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Satoransky. Now Young. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Pass to Valentine. And here is Satoransky. Back to Valentine. Thompson with the rebound. That's tipped. The Cavaliers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Nance. And Nance slams it in.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Here's Harrison. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They get it back. Cornette kicks to Valentine. A three-pointer off the mark. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season. And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. And it's White in for Satoransky. Here's Valentine. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Valentine's got his first points of the game.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Over to the wing. 36 seconds left in the third. Nance with no one around. It's good. This game is all even. Nance has got 5 points so far.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Carter, the pass to Hutchison. Now here's White. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Carter kicks to White. And the pass to Hutchison. There's the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. It's all tied in Chicago. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. To the paint. Here's Carter. Makes it off the glass.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
Sexton the pass to Osman. It's deflected. Right side, Porter. And Drummond kicks to Porter. Shot clock at 5. The second chance effort. And it's sent back by Carter.
Nice anticipation from Wendell Carter. He keeps himself in position to make defensive plays.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Carter. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Sexton for 3. Cleveland gets it back. Drummond uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backcourt.
Outside, White. Out to the right wing. To the middle. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You know, and he's not a pass-first point guard, but Sexton's putting the work in, trying to raise the bar as a distributor.
Bean passes to Young. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Offline with his 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Porter looking it over. Here's Sexton, and he lays it straight in. Sexton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Satoransky's checked in for White. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Markkanen finds Young. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 6. On the wing, Levine. Markkanen passes to Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Outside, Levine. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Left side, Porter. Porter kicks to center Anston. 5 on the clock, and stolen by Sexton. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. The slam dunk by Garland.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's the first, and that turns the lead to 6.
The 3rd overall pick in 2013. Porter's gotten a big contract. He's been traded. He's had a lot going on early in his career.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Osman. Feeds it to Garland. Drummond passes to Osman. He kicks to Garland. Clock at 4. Up again, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 6 points in the quarter.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
58 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Love the pass to Garland. Here's Osman. There's the dish to Love. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Kevin Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Love, a good look. Porter, and Porter putting it right back in.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Levine wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
Woo-wee. If you want to know what Zach LaVine is made of, you just found out.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the dunk by Love.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Pass to Markkanen. On the wing, Porter. From outside, off the mark. Sexton deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Porter. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. And in the win, a
way to lose. Next up, we have Shaq in the red. Can you count to 5? Because they certainly can. As they streak down the sideline and throw it down on everyone. The entire team jumps up like it's a party. But this isn't a block party, it's a dunk party. Moving on to the beach,
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting... Hello, basketball fans. You've got it. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center. Now here's Love. Sexton finds Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Sexton on the wing. Love outside. 4 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Misses the 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Second chance shot. And here's Love from the arc.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Oladipo against Sexton. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo looking very comfortable from this area, and I think it helps when he's looking to shoot from there.
There's Garland, and Brogdon comes over to help. Sexton kicks to Love. Osman, the pass to Drummond. And here's Sexton to the inside. And it's Drummond missing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years. And has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
Now, here's Warren. After the miss from Andre Drummond. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Oladipo taking his time here. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low post go-to move.
Again, Oladipo missing. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Tipped away. Stolen by Brogdon. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Turner. Oladipo's got 6 points.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Brogdon following the score by Cleveland. Oladipo right side. Knocked loose. The kick out to Warren. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. For 3, Brogdon. Rebound Andre Drummond. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Sexton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And he's just good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And Sexton drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
McConnell with it, working on Nance. Porter with the steal. dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
In the corner, it's McDermott. Pass to Lamb. On the wing, Holiday. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Sexton. That puts them in the lead.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Now here's Lamb. Good. And McConnell gets the assists.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Back to Nance. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Passes it to Sexton. Clock at 6. Here's Windler. Back to Thompson. Over McConnell. The shot by Thompson, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Porter. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Bitadze, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pacers out in front, leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the small forward.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
On its way from McDermott for 2. Doesn't go for him. And Cleveland the other way now. Ball stolen. Lamb passes to McDermott. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. McDermott's got his first bucket in this one. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Indiana.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
So another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Doug McDermott. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Brogdon subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Warren, good. Warren's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
Boy, I tell you what, I love watching Warren match the defense's intensity and still be able to convert. This is a hard-nosed, really good offensive player.
The Pacers making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. They get it again. Love. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
There's a great example of Love's basketball IQ, getting himself into perfect position for that putback. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Brogdon outside. Sabonis trying to get open. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Let's go.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Porter passes to Garland and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Brogdon. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Love how Brogdon runs when the break is on, determined to beat everybody down the floor.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Down low, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside, Sabonis. McConnell passes to Turner. Over Love. And he can't bank that one in. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Porter. Tips it, and Drummond is right there.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Love. It's blocked. Now Sabonis. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Love deciding where to go with it. Porter outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opener.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You gotta like what Miles Turner, guys, has done in this game.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. Here's Osman. And here's Love for 3. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Malcolm Brogdon, a clever penetrator, when he's driving like this, makes the defense uncomfortable. You know, Malcolm Brogdon is so good in so many ways. He's got an old-school game and approach. Nothing flashy, but everything effective and done well. Always aware of the situation he's in, knows when to pass, when to shoot it, runs the pick and roll exquisitely, and is an excellent teammate. Boy, what an asset he is to the Pacers.
Pass to Turner. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
And without a doubt, Brogdon saw more usage with the Pacers, and, man, he stepped up to the challenge.
And, you know, Greg, his shooting percentage did dip with the added usage, but he was still efficient for his position. And I thought he blossomed as a playmaker, too. I mean, he created well for others and really was a catalyst for the Pacers' success.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. McDermott comes in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday's checked in for Warren. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in, and a change for the Pacers. Lamb's checked in, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really
Are you kidding me?
Nasty. Oh, that is scary. When he is barreling down the lane like that.
Scary for his opponents. Maybe fun for us, though.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I love watching the guy attack the rim with that kind of force.
Got a piece of it. The pass to Lamb. Now here's McDermott. Outside, Lamb. There's Bitadze. Yes! And the foul is on Colin Sexton.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Some changes for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Doug McDermott, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Holiday. Outside, Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. A putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Thompson, no good that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Holiday attacking. Here's Lamb. 27 seconds left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bitadze. He's covered by Thompson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
For Cleveland, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Garland, the pass to Thompson. On the wing, Nance shoots the 3. The rebound by Turner. Here's Lamb, and the layup's good off the glass. Lamb's got his 2nd basket of the night.
You know, using his athleticism well on these drives inside, Lamb is dependable at finding routes to the bucket.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Pacers. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Garland. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
McConnell with it. Inside, 5 to shoot. Sabonis kicks to McConnell. They get the rebound.
Boy, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
Here's Osman. He's covered by McConnell. Now, here's Garland. Back to Osman. 3-pointer. And the call will be against Sabonis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Brogdon. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Back to Sabonis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Indiana?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also the ball hawking, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Here's Warren, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
And it's sent back by Turner. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Fires the 3. Outside to Brogdon. Outside Warren. Outside Sabonis. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. And now it's an 11-point Pacer lead.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
Back to Osman. Cleveland moving it around. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Indiana leading by 9. Outside Warren. Here's Turner. Good D by Drummond. Cleveland now, time running out. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now, here's Brogdon. Defense right on him. 1:30 left in the game. Here's Turner. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Back to Sexton. Love outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Pass to Oladipo. Turner dishes to Warren. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And the Cavaliers with possession. They trail by 7. Here's Sexton. And it's sent back by Turner. Now, here's Oladipo. Not a lot of room. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on the comeback.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Porter, here we go. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. And stolen by Sexton. Stolen by Warren. And so the Pacers take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
It's holidays. Uses their active hands for the late game steal, and then kicks the ball for the game-winning assist. No penalty time here, folks. This match is over. Last but not least, we turn to Call Me 2K Bully. Looking to end the game, so they unleash the no-look for.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at point. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Brogdon. The kick out to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Knocked away. Sabonis with the steal. All going up court. Shots good by Turner.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Now here's Levine. First quarter, just over a minute played. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. No good on the triple. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Levine against Oladipo. And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
I tell you, when Levine gets up ahead of steam, he's really difficult to stay in front of.
The 10-footer. Oladipo misses.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And White kicks to Markkanen. Oladipo against Levine. Here's Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Oladipo outside. It's Turner high post. They get a hand on it. Outside, Levine. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Brogdon the pass to Warren. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Sabonis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Then for the Pacers, Doug McDermott, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Here's Hutchison. Young outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hutchison. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 4. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. No good on that one. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Dunn. And here is Satoransky. Young outside. Passes it to Cornette. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. There's the pass to Hutchison. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. Shaquille Harris comes in for Dunn. Indiana also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Justin Holiday comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Harrison. .102 left here in the first quarter. Here's Cornette. And he goes in for the dunk.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. And Holiday kicks to McDermott. Bitadze, the pass to Holiday. Back to Holiday. Pass to Bitadze. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Chicago leading by 4. Young left side. Poked away. He had stolen by Lamb. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Holiday has it in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. The Bulls have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Valentine passes to Harrison. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Here's Holiday. And he banks in the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls out front. They're up by 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Warren, and it's Holiday in at the 3 slot. Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Pacers trail by 3, and there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, Porter's checked in for Valentine, and Levine subbed in for Harrison. Now here's Levine. Tight defense on him, and finished off by Porter.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Out to White. Carter, the pass to Markkanen. On the wing, Levine. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Holiday. And it's the Pacers ball, trailing by 5. Has to be touched. Left side, Sabonis. Holiday with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Markkanen pulls it in.
And a guy like Justin Holiday, a great option off.
Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, LaVine has got a creative streak.
Sabonis, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Carter, the pass to Levine. Shot from the top of the key. That shot misses. And Indiana will come the other way. Sabonis, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
And Doris, last season, Domantas Sabonis turned a corner in terms of development. he became a key cog in this offense.
That's exactly right, Greg. Coach trusted him in more pick-and-roll situations. He allowed him to do more heavy lifting within the offense. And Sabonis has got great basketball IQ. He understands how to make reads, set solid screens. This is a guy who makes people around him better.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Pacers making a change here. Warren's checked in. Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
The kick out to Warren. Here's Brogdon. Chicago grabs the miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
1:52 left in the first half. Lets it go with the three. He shoots again on the wing. Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Carter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's Brogdon off the drive. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Boy, that's the level of aggression that can really kickstart an offense. Malcolm Brogdon puts it on the deck with authority.
Levine up top. He's covered by McConnell. To the left wing. Hutchison passes to Levine. Carter kicks to Dunn. He tries for three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Now, this is the area that Dunn is working on. Wants to be a proficient catch-and-shoot guy.
The kick out to Oladipo. Right side Turner. Passes to Brogdon. Back to Turner. Oladipo outside. And here's Warren for three. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Levine. Finished off the break. Levine's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Oladipo. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, there's a certain aggressiveness and assertiveness with which Victor Oladipo approaches the game. That's a pretty play through contact.
Now Levine. He has 6. Stolen by Brogdon. Oladipo against Dunn. The kick out to Warren. His three-pointers off the mark. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And the past few seasons, the Bulls.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Bulls. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
No, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
White the pass to Carter. The kick out to Porter. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
What a terrific looking shot by Porter. You can't leave him alone out there.
And Brogdon, here we go. And he makes that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Chicago leading by 11. Carter outside. And the pass to White. Six on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Levine. Can't hit that one. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Pass to Warren. Brogdon outside. That three off the mark. And the call will be against Sabonis. That'll be his second foul of the game. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Kicks it to McDermott. Here's Bitadze. Satoransky covering. McDermott can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Valentine wide open. He fires. And the Bulls with another miss. Pacers trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Basket counts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic. It struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Sabonis drops them both. The Bulls leading by 9. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Dunn passes to Hutchison. No good on the three. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And Doris, just a devastating injury for Lamb last season. Tore his ACL and meniscus after the All-Star break.
And Greg, automatically you know he's going to miss a large amount of time with that kind of diagnosis. But give Jeremy Lamb a lot of credit. Put the work in to get back on the floor, and this team's happy to have him. He still has a knack for scoring from the wing.
Well, Chicago has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
Boy, how about the strength by Thaddeus Young on that dunk? My goodness gracious.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 11-point game. Knocks it loose. Sabonis with the steal. Holiday with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's Dunn. And a miss there on the triple. Now, here's McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That is his first foul of the game. Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Lamb and Warren at the 3 and the 4. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Turner in at the center. Pacers trail by 11. And here's Oladipo. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's the Pacers with the ball, trailing by 13. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. Here's Turner. It's Oladipo on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Out left to the wing. Markkanen finds Levine. Clock at 6. On the wing, Levine. Outside, Markkanen. White, wide open. He fires. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Levine can't hit. Pacers trail by 13. Here's Oladipo. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass. Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Oladipo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him.
And here we go, Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Brogdon finds Oladipo. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Oladipo's got 6 here in this quarter. Outside, Levine. He dishes it to Carter. From outside the arc. And it's White missing. And it's Sabonis with the ball for Indiana. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Well, with his vertical, Levine sends it back. That is nice.
Markkanen kicks to White. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Porter. And it's sent back by Turner. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Oladipo's running. Over in the corner, Warren. They grab their own miss. There's Sabonis. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Oladipo. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Brogdon, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Chicago with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Levine puts up a deep 3. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. Here's the 3. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 9. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Wendell Carter.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their fans. So it's Chicago winning this one.
22-5 score. They really are a bully. Now, vote for your top play of the week. I'm always looking for the next best thing, so if you want your highlights to be featured in a future episode, then submit them to social media.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Garland in at the point. Now, here's Sexton. Here's Garland, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of this game. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Outside, Porter. In the corner, it's Levine. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, Sewell, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, Levine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by the Splash Brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when Levine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Pass to Markkanen. Back to Levine. The feed to Porter. Outside, White. Over Garland. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. It's tipped. Outside, Sexton. Down low. Here's Drummond. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Oh, Drummond is such a skilled operator. I mean, close to the bucket. Tough to find ways to hold him in check inside.
Levine against Sexton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
You have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic showman like Levine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
Sexton's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Levine. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Bulls moving the ball around. Sexton against Levine. Up top, Porter. Pass to Levine. To the inside. Tries again. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Chicago also making a switch. Satoransky's checked in. Satoransky against Porter. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Rebound by the Bulls. White down low. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Well, he doesn't shoot a ton of mid-range jumpers, but White is versatile. I mean, he's got skills.
To the wing on the left. Here's Osman. Over to the left wing. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember Domantas as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
Well, this is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside, White. Dishes it to Carter. The kick out to Porter. Satoransky against Porter. And it's sent back by Drummond.
An intimidating big man with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to send shots away.
Pass to Porter. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Outside, White. Off target at the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Osman. There's the killer two-handed slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. Now, here's Garland. Feeds it to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Done. And done with the slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And so it's... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Nance and Johnson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Windler. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Count it. Good. Dunn's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Porter finds Sexton. Porter in the corner. Got it. Good job in the low post. Porter's got his first points of the night. Bulls trail by 6. Poked loose. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Sexton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy layup.
Outside, Porter. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And Nance kicks to Porter. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Porter.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Here's Hutchison. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Now here's Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Dunn picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school.
Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Porter. Saransky's checked in for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 13. LaVine double team. The quick look, no good that time. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in, and the Bulls making a change here as well. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Thaddeus Young. Now here's Nance. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Now the pass to Garland. And he makes good on the layup. Garland's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kick out to LaVine. And nothing is falling for him right now. Cleveland leading by 15. Here's Osman. Pass to Nance. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. And it's Kevin Love in for Nance. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kobe White comes in for Satoransky.
Now that's the specialty of LaVine's. I mean, if you're the defense, you got to know he's looking to dunk it home. Make a poster on you.
Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Wow, Drummond leaving the floor so quickly. The chemistry he has with his teammates on these alley-oops is very impressive.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Porter's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. Love the pass to Garland. Kicks it out to Love. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up. Windler's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
It's deflected. And here is Drummond. He's got 6. Chalk up 2 there. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Like the vision from Porter. Not just looking for his own shot. Constantly looking to get it to the open man.
Porter with the steal. And there's the feed to Carter. And it's sent back by Drummond. And he gets it back. Outside, LaVine. Lays it up off the glass. LaVine's got his second bucket tonight.
Stellar awareness. From LaVine, I mean, seeing an opening and ripping through it with his relentless athleticism.
Cleveland leading by 11. Here's Garland. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Free throw good. Garland. Bulls trail by 14. Here's Porter. And he gets it to go.
Oh, it's not an easy finish for Porter. I mean, that'll get him pumped up. Always nice to score against that kind of physical D.
To the left wing. There's the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Carter leading the charge. White, good.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
There's Garland. Plays it up and banks it in. Garland's got 13 points.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Cleveland came ready to play. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a 10. That's all for now. Say good.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Bulls 5 right now. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. And that one's good. Love.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And it's White missing. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Drummond passes to Love. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
All alone. And Sexton slams it in.
And the quick active hands of Sexton on display, creating the turnover there, just jump-starting the fast break.
And the jam by Levine.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Kevin Love. Then for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. And Zedaransky subbed in for Kobe White. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Levine. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. The shot by Sexton, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the shot goes in.
A credit to Levine. Not an easy hoop right there, but total focus on his shot helped out.
And see, well, last season, pretty much a lost year for Otto Porter. Dealt with that foot issue the majority of the year. That just kind of kept him out of the rotation.
Yeah, GA, I mean, I feel bad for everyone. The team viewed him as a key component, and he was just gone. I mean, he was able to come back right before the season suspension. Porter's still young, and he's looking to reestablish himself as a solid wing this year.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Thompson right side, stolen by Markkanen. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Windler. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Thompson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable. Shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And here's the fast break. The shot by Sexton, no good.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And it's blocked.
You know, having a point guard who can block shots is a luxury. Sexton with terrific timing and reach on that one. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Hutchison, great positioning on the putback. Hutchinson's got his first points of the game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pass to Nance. On the wing, Porter. 9 points in the game so far. Bulls trail by 9. And the basket by Hutchison. Hutchinson's got his second bucket of the night. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Sexton. That shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Harrison kicks to Young. He dishes it to Valentine. Hutchison passes to Harrison. And stolen by Sexton. Fast break. Here we go. And it's blocked. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Hutchison. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Cleveland gets called for the foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good. Both teams will make substitutions. And he sinks the second. Here's Garland. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with us. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Garland is out there with Porter. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Windler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Stolen by Carter. Here's White. Second shot opportunity. Porter passes to Levine. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 19 points for Zach LaVine.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. The kick out to Porter. Right wing. Here's Love. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Elite offensive rebounder. Drummond judges shots, trajectories, and angles so well. I mean, just great hustle.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Drummond passes to Love. He kicks it to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The pass to Drummond. 5 on the clock. Here's Windler to the right side. Garland off the mark there with the three-point shot.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Left side, Levine. To tie it up with the putback. And Carter with his second chance points. Carter's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Cavaliers now. The Cavaliers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Wonderful vision. I mean, Love could have taken it himself, but has the eyes and the desire to make plays for others.
And Levine, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Levine's got 25 points.
Staying under control in key moments. I mean, the way Levine handles these important possessions are so impressive.
Feeds it to Drummond. It's stolen by Carter. In transition, here come the Bulls. And Levine throws it down.
And the chemistry. I mean, Levine has with these guys, isn't it evident? Tremendous at finishing off these alley-oops.
Yes, that goes in.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
And there's no better feeling coming up nails when the stakes are high.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Levine passes to Carter. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Cleveland with another turnover here.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. He just didn't do that, did he? A critical point of the game. He makes just about the worst mistake possible.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Osman's checked in. Ari Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for Kobe White. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the call, the coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Levine. He's guarded closely. Good D by Drummond. Porter with the steal. Satoransky finds Carter. Back to Satoransky. Here's Levine. Count it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
This is what leaders do. You gotta love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
Free throw good, Sexton.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
Pass to Porter. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Sexton. And it's Carter missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Money!
Big shot player Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing Levine capitalize in the clutch.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Sexton kicks to Love. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cleveland moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sexton. It falls!
late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
From deep three-point range, it's off. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some...
using the hashtag 2KTVWow. I'm the 2KMC. Peace.
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavaliers. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards.
Here we go.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for the Pacers, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Sexton with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Sexton dishes to Love. To the paint. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
They double him with Love. Now, here's Brogdon. Right side, Sabonis. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Love.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect. The guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there getting contact and getting to the line.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic pass.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Brogdon. And there's the pass to Turner. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Osman, the pass to Sexton. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Three-pointer. The rebound by Turner. Brogdon with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Warren kicks to Oladipo. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
He gets it in there.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
Passes it to Sabonis. Here's the break. Here's Garland. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Quickly up court with the basketball, delivered a perfect strike.
Here's Warren. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Indiana moving it around. Sabonis, the pass to Turner. That shot missing. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Drummond with it. Picked up by Turner. The open look here for Sexton. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Pacers trail by 6. Here's Oladipo. Offensive rebound. Another shot. He feeds it to Warren. Good D by Drummond.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
It's stolen by Oladipo. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Warren with the ball. Here's Sabonis. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And it's Warren with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 8-point game. Down low, Oladipo trying to get open. The Cavaliers pull it in, and the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. It's Drummond, high post. Inside, it's tipped. Out to Nance. The three. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's McConnell. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Lamb. Here's Turner. The putback. It's good on the putback.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
To the middle. Here's Lamb. Back to Sabonis. Down low. Now Cleveland moving it up. Porter's running, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous tenacity.
Free throw good, Sexton. The Cavaliers making a switch here. And Sexton drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
The kick out to Holiday. Here's Lamb. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 6 seconds left in the first. It's deflected. Sexton for three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo,
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
We've got Jeremy Lamb, and it's Bitadze in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
And so here's Cleveland following the score by Indiana. Sexton attacking. McDermott with a steal. Dishes it to Holiday. From downtown, the shot by Holiday, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And Cleveland with another turnover here. Garland, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And the Pacers with possession here.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
And here are the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Windler, the pass to Nance for 3. The offensive rebound. Thompson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Now that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Here's Holiday. In the corner, it's McDermott. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. It's stolen by Lamb. And Holiday, here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pacers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Now here's Love. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Garland. Here's Thompson. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Bitadze can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for McDermott. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Victor Oladipo. A switch here also for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Pacers trail by 12. Here's Brogdon. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
And Turner kicks to McConnell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Now Sabonis has a tremendous skill set for a 7-footer. Remember his dad, Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis, very creative in his own right.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Garland. Kicks to Love. And Sexton has it in the corner. Pass to Osman. Clock at 6. Cleveland moving the ball around. No good with the triple. Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. To the paint. Turner passes to Brogdon. Here's Sabonis. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Sabonis score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Garland with it. And here's Sexton. Here's Drummond. He gets it up. Oh, he got it to go.
Patient.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the show.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 14 points and 1 assist. He's been a... And that should...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the 1 spot. Now here's Oladipo. After Colin Sexton's miss. Out to the wing. Double team Sabonis. Out to Turner. Plenty of space. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. Drummond in the post. Guarded by Oladipo. Here's Garland. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
And Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Now, Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the 2nd generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league and has got to be very proud of all of his effort.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Sabonis. And Justin Holiday's subbed in for Warren. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Took him no time at all on that one. 16 points for Colin Sexton.
Thompson with a...
Oh!
Man. Talk about finding change in the couch.
Yeah.
How do you get that?
The Cavaliers leading by 14. Sexton the pass to Garland. And Thompson kicks to Osman. Now Sexton. He's got 16. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Oladipo. Holiday looking over the floor. Oladipo dishes to Holiday. Holiday the pass to Turner. Here's Bitadze. Now Cleveland moving it up. Garland leading the charge. Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
Bitadze can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Sexton has it in the corner. Off target with his 3.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And Oladipo, here we go. Good D by Thompson.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And some changes here for the Pacers. McDermott comes in for Turner. And it's Lamb in there for Victor Oladipo. Now, here's Garland. 8 points for him. Thompson. It's blocked. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Lamb.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Holiday left side. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Jacks up a three. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Holiday.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to Thompson. And the layup falls. Thompson's got 8 points.
Not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
Cleveland leading by 13. And Nance kicks to Porter. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Second chance shot. Bitadze. The pass to McDermott. On the wing, Holiday. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 8. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Outside Holiday. On the wing, Lamb. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Bitadze. 2 on the clock. No good. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Down by 12. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. TJ McConnell is out there with Brogdon. And it's Warren in at the small forward. And here are the Cavaliers now. After TJ Warren's three-pointer that didn't go. Stolen by Brogdon. Now, here's McConnell to the left side wing. The 3. Sexton grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 12. Right side, Porter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Porter's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Cavs. And the wide open shot from Warren. That one misses. And Cleveland the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Porter against Turner. And they pick up 2.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 13-point lead. The kick out to Porter. Love outside. Porter finds Drummond. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Kevin Love showing you he's got a little vert getting up to the rim.
And Brogdon, here we go.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Porter passes to Osman. Outside, Porter. The pass to Osman. Warren against Porter. Inside, here's Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Drummond's got his first 2 points of the night.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
And Indiana making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Garland, he's checked in for Kevin Porter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Stolen by Warren. Oladipo against Sexton. Oladipo misses.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Stolen by Brogdon. Here's Turner. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Drummond passes to Sexton. That one goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Cavaliers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes it to Garland. Back to Osman. Sexton kicks to Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. 3 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Love.
Sabonis very agile for a big, so consistently getting himself in better positions defensively.
Here's Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists in the game. Left side, Sexton. Drummond passes to Osman. Back to Drummond. Lays it up off the glass. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Cleveland.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Colin Sexton.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Sexton kicks to Osman. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Garland. They get it again. Up again. And Drummond is right there.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Now Love, following Sabonis's three-point attempt. Love, no good. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turner finds Brogdon. And the rejection by Love. Left side, Sexton. To the wing right side. Back to Love. Shoots from the elbow. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.